y'all, what's going on? It's Goldenbrownskin. Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Goldenbrownskin. Follow my business page. I do skincare, I do custom apparel, I also do music. Make sure you guys stream my music on all platforms. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is gonna be a really long series. Like, this is not no little simple, you feel me, like 1 2 1 2, like nah. You see I got my shirt on. Yeah. Anyway, so we finna get into it. You see what the title is. So yeah, it's gonna be a little series, so make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's just go ahead and just get into it. Like, it's been a little minute, I apologize. Let's get to it.
We in this beach finna get crunk.
Yeah, all of this took place, I want to go back 4 years, so we're gonna go back 4 years. So the first girl, we're gonna name her we're gonna name her Black. I had met Black on Facebook. She was having a birthday party and she wanted me to come to her birthday party, and we was chatting for like a while. Like, you know how you have, like, you know, internet friends and stuff like that. So we was chatting, and she was a model and I was modeling at the time as well, so that's kind of how we started like talking and being cool, yada yada. So anyways, I had went to Black's birthday party. It was really nice. Like, I really enjoyed myself. It was a good vibe. Like, it was, they had good food. They had food, girl. They had food. They had drink. It was a good time. I'll probably try to upload some videos so y'all can see what I had on, how it was, all that jazz. So me and Black, we became cool, and so she had hit me up twice. So she hit me up for 2 paid modeling opportunities. So the first one, we're gonna name we're gonna name the artist. So the artist is my ex's brother, so we're going to name him Red. Okay, we're gonna name him Red. So she was like, oh, I know this guy named Red. He's an artist, he's looking for models. This is how much we're gonna get paid. This is, you know, we have to wear outfits. This is how it's gonna be. This is the song, yada yada. I said, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm down to go. Let's do it. So when we went to the photo shoot, like, first of all, I think it was like in Tampa or something like that. So we got there, we met with the videographer, we met with the artist, and I had a dress in my bag, and I spilled some shit on my bag, y'all. And my dress was done for. It was over with. It was over with. Cause I'm gonna post the video on here, so y'all gonna understand why I'm explaining this. Cause I'm gonna show y'all the music video. For the summertime. I had fucked up my shit, so I was like, I'm gonna meet y'all at the house. I'm gonna go in like Burlington or just anywhere over here in this little shop and try to get something real quick that I could just throw on for the video. And tell me why it started raining, downpouring. Like, soon as they left and I went in the store, it's raining, downpouring. Like, it's pouring, raining so hard outside. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm, you know how you try to run through the rain. I'm trying to run through the rain, yada yada. Anyways, so like this, you know what I'm saying? So I end up getting there, and it's really nice. Like, it's big, but they wasn't recording. Like, the time was getting later and later and later. Like, we wasn't recording. It was me, it was Black, and there was another model, and there was the artist Red, and then he had his videographer. So eventually we did start recording and we started filming. Everything went well. Red kept talking about his brother, like how his brother make music, but how his brother was locked up, so he was playing his brother's music. Now his brother is my ex. Not yet, y'all, not yet, but that's who he's talking about. Before I even met him, like, you know. We're gonna have to get my ex name. What we gonna call him, y'all? Zoe. I'm gonna call him Zoe. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Zoe because he's Zoe. Yeah, he's a Zoe. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Red was like, yeah, my brother Zoe, he make music, he do this, he do that, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, that's cool, that's cool. Like, you know, show us some of his music. So he was playing some of his brother's music and all this stuff. And we did the whole video shoot. Now Red was lit. Like, he was drunk, he was like falling, like trying to pick up his pants. Like, we was having a good time, but it was so funny because, like, it was just so funny. Like, because I personally know him now, like, better. Like, it's just so funny to me. Like, it's just so funny how he was acting. Like, you know, when somebody drunk, you know they doing the most. So anyways, yeah, by the end of the shoot, one of the models was like, oh, I've been here too long. Like, I could have went to work, I could have did this, could have made more money doing this and more money doing that. Like, she was saying all of that, and she was like, oh, you're gonna have to pay me more. Like, I need more money. and they gave her more money. Like, she demanded it and they supplied it. It happened. It was a nice transaction. Okay, it happened. So we're gonna go ahead and start diving into like the story now. So we got our characters. Black don't matter. Anyways, the city that I was living in at the time, I didn't know nobody there. The people at the video shoot were from where I was from. So I was like, okay, like now I feel like I know somebody. So one day I was in Walmart and I seen Red, and I was like, oh my god, Red. And I'm like, hey, you remember me from the video shoot? Hey, you know, just like, hey, what's up? Like, I know you, I know somebody here, like I'm not alone. You know. So yeah, I said hey to him or whatever, and that was pretty much it. So one day I was like, oh, I need to get some gas, but like I don't know who to get it from. Then I remember, like, oh yeah, like Red live here, like he probably knows somewhere I can get some gas. So Red was like, oh, my brother Zoe got gas or whatever, so I guess his brother's out of jail, you know, whatever, you know. So I'm like, okay, that's a bet. So for a while I was getting gas from Zoe. I was not the person receiving the gasoline. I was only, you know, yeah. After a few times of me not being the person, I ended up going one day. I was drinking a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was drinking a little bit. So I was talking. I'm not like a talkative person, but I was drinking, so I was talking. And telling him like, oh yeah, your brother, like he was telling me that you do music and all this stuff and yada yada. And so we started talking more. Like from that moment, we started talking more. So now me and Zoe is cool. Like, he's not trying me on nothing, I'm not trying him on nothing. Like, I'm just getting gas from him, like that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying, we talk here and there, like nothing too major. Like if he has some new, you know, then yeah. So around this time I was getting ready to move. I was getting rid of my old clothes and stuff that I didn't want, and I was taking them to like Plato's Closet and stuff like that. At the time I was gonna go get some gas. I sound like a fiend. I was gonna get some gas. I just got gas the other day. I know, but anyways, I went to go get gas and I had the bags in my back seat. And he seen them, and Zoe was like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, oh, those are my clothes, like I'm moving. And he's like, oh, for real? Like, you know, I'm Haitian, my mom, like she be shipping clothes to Haiti, like I'll buy your clothes from you. I was like, oh, you for real? Like you for real? He was like, yeah, just bring them to my mama's house. I'm like, okay, bet. So like, you know, now like I done met him, I done met his brother, I done met their mama, and what's the name, their dad. I go over there, I drop the clothes off, they're like, oh hi, you know, thank you, and all that stuff, like real cool. So I don't know, now it's like, I don't know, like I guess I say I'm getting more like familiar. But the thing was, Red wasn't really around, it was just mostly Zoe. Zoe invited me to come to his Airbnb, and I was like, well, I ain't got nobody to bring with me. So like I basically was telling him that I was gonna come, and he was like, oh, it's okay, like it'll be other girls there or whatever, it'll be cool. So I ended up going. When I got there, it was two girls there. They was in the car gassing. So I got in the car with them and we was all gassing together. And we went inside and we just chilled. We went outside, we gassed, we chilled. And that was pretty much it. Like, he didn't try nothing. Like, it was a really boring setting. Like, it was real boring. It was food. So apparently the Airbnb was because one of his cousins was having a birthday, I think it was. So at the end of the night, his cousin, like when I was leaving, his cousin came outside and was trying to talk to me or whatever. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm not really trying to do all that. Like, you know, I'm just cool. Like, you know, I'm chill. Like, I'm not really trying to do all that or whatever. And he's like, oh, it's my birthday. Can you take a picture with me? Can you take a picture with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll take a picture with you, like whatever. So we ended up taking a picture together. And that was pretty much it. Okay, so now we're going to get into a mini story. So right, we got a mini story. Okay, so he had invited me to go to this party bus, and again I told him the same excuse I had last time. I ain't got no friends. So he was like, oh, it's gonna be people there, like it's gonna be girls there that you can be cool with, like how it was last time. Like, it's gonna be straight, it's gonna be a party bus, you have to come to this address, they're gonna take us downtown, whatever. I'm saying, okay, this is gonna be lit. Like, I'm excited. Okay, so mini story, let's get into it. I had this friend, we're gonna call her V. I found out that V lived very close to me, and not many people live close to where I live. So we was hanging out every now and then together. I think we hung out maybe, I would say maybe about 3 or 4 times, maybe 4 is a stretch, maybe 3 or 4 times I think we've hung out. So at this time we were supposed to hang out, and this dude promoters, they'll be like, oh yeah, bring you and your homegirls out, and they just ask a bunch of girls to like come out to be in they section or with them or whatever. So I was like, okay, like if I can find somebody to come with me, then I'll go. So I found V said she was gonna come with me. On her way there, she was like, oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm not coming. Oh, I'm 30 minutes away. Oh, I'm not going to be able to come. Oh, I'm coming. Like, she just was doing that back and forth bullshit or whatever. And she was like, oh, I'm not, you know, I'm not the driver. Like, I'm in a passenger with somebody. Like, you know, they're doing whatever they're doing. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. So I was already there by that time. And when I got there, it was another group of girls there, and they was looking at me crazy, like, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how girls be, they was looking at me crazy, and I'm looking at them like, why are you looking at me like that? What's your problem? What's your issue with me? He came, he greeted everybody, he said hey to everybody, I said hey to everybody. Some people didn't speak, you know, whatever, I don't really care. So once we got inside, the girls like went their own little way or whatever. So he went and told them like, oh no, like all of y'all are together, like all of y'all are a group, all of y'all with me or whatever. So we end up all going to the bathroom, and the girls was like, oh, are you his girlfriend? And I was like, no, I'm not his girlfriend. I said, I don't even know him. He just is a promoter, and I wanted to go out, and he asked me to come out with my friend. My friend was supposed to come in, she's not here, so yeah, I'm just here. And she was like, oh, well, he talks to such and such. And I'm like, okay, like, the fuck you telling me for? Like, bitch, I just told you I'm not his bitch. I don't talk to him. I don't fucking care. Like, duh. Like, duh. You hear me? You hear what I say? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches was mad or whatever, so they was acting stink. And then it was like one girl out the group, and she's important. So this is who we're gonna talk about. This is the mini story in the story. Make sure you keep up, bitch. Make sure you keep up, ho. Keep up, okay? Keep up, bitch. Keep up, okay? So we're gonna name her Pumpkin. We're gonna name her Pumpkin. She's not like round or nothing like that. I just want to name her Pumpkin. So out of that whole group of girls, this girl named Pumpkin came up to me, started dancing with me. She paid for my drinks, you know, she was dancing with me, talking to me. She got my number, all that. We had a good night. She ended up texting me a few times, asking me to hang out with her or whatever. She was asking me if I like girls and all this extra stuff. So we actually never got to hang out. Like, we never seen each other since. But we had each other's number, and we spoke a few times after that to try to link. Okay, that's how I know Pumpkin. Now let's get into the story, bitch. Keep up, ho. Keep what? Up, bitch. Okay, sorry. We're getting to our original story, okay? So this is what happened. So I get to the Airbnb that everybody's at. It's so many people. It's so many bitches. Like, you niggas, it's liquor, bottles. It's your time. You feel me? It's a time. So it's like two girls at a dining table. I'm sitting there. They start talking to me, and these are my friends for the night. Like, these are my friends for the night. He come downstairs. He say, what's up to me or whatever. Me and the girls, we talking like nothing major, nothing crazy. The bus come. We get on the bus. Now we get on the bus. Oh, okay. Right, I get on the bus. This is me, y'all. I see Pumpkin. I'm getting on the bus. I see Pumpkin. I say, oh shit, I know somebody. I'm like, what's up? This bitch in the back of the bus looking at me like this. I said, oh, bitch, what the fuck I do to you? Whatever. Guess what? Guess who? Zoe came and sat right next to me. He know I don't know nobody there, you feel me? He don't person I know, whatever. So we vibing, we cooling, like nothing major. It's a good night. You know what I'm saying? The girls was on the phone, you know. So we get dropped off at downtown Orlando. I'm walking around talking to the girls. Walking around talking to Zoe, like, you know what I'm saying? I think I did end up talking to Pumpkin too, downtown or whatever. Then when we get back on the bus, so let me tell y'all, Pumpkin was on the bus in the back. She was playing all the music on her phone, like connected to the thing. So when we got back on the bus, it was like the bitch had an attitude and she didn't want to play the fucking music. Now, mind you, we have a female here that's underdressed, okay, but appropriately for the occasion, okay, and you're not playing no music, and she's just sitting here in this attire, and it's throwing the whole vibes off. And like, what's your problem? Like, why are you acting like that? And she just starts going off on the dudes and going off on Zoe and saying ain't nobody gonna do nothing and all this stuff. So tell me why Zoe, they getting ready to fight, boy. Pumpkin and Zoe get ready to get the fight in. Do you hear me? I'm like, oh, it's like that. Like, I guess this his, and she acting, and hey, no, you know what I'm saying? The bus driver kicked us off the bus. Asking her, like, are you okay? Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm finna get my brother. I'm finna get this. I'm finna call such and such to come do this. And whoop, whoop, whoop. She was doing all that or whatever. I'm like, okay, girl. Like, okay, girl, whatever. The next day come, and Pumpkin texts me talking about, are you and Zoe Fucking? I looked at the message. I looked at the phone. I look at the message. I screenshot it. I send it to Zoe. I say, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with her? Why is she asking me that? He was like, oh, I don't know, man. That girl crazy. Yada, yada, yada. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and end this little piece off real quick. So basically, after she had sent me the message, I liked the message. Then I asked her if she was okay from last night. And she said that, yeah, that she was fine. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. I never answered her question, and she never asked me the question again. And that was pretty much the end of it. And that was the last time that me and him had spoke on her. He was like, well, shit, well, what's up then? Like, what's up? Like, what you want to do? Like, what's up? You know, you do look good. I was like, shit, I guess. I don't know. What's up? I don't know. Shit. And yeah, and we just started fucking talking.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
And he just started trying to pursue me, and I wasn't feeling that shit at first. Like after what I seen and how you was acting, like I need to see what type of person you are. Like I need to see what this is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nah, like you got to prove to me that you could be my man, or we're not doing nothing. So we started talking in August of that year. We got into a relationship in December. So both of our birthdays are in December. So let's get into it. We started talking every day. We started FaceTiming. We started hanging out. We started going on little dates. He was buying me gifts and was fixing my car. And I wasn't asking him to do it. Like all that. Like we started doing all that for 4 months. In December, it was his birthday, unfortunately, because, you know, like, why it can't be my birthday first? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think I want to like end the story here, because part 2, we're gonna have to, I'm trying to keep this, you know what I'm saying, keep this rolling. And this is gonna be my first time doing like a part or like a series or whatever. So we're gonna stop the story right here for right now. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because it's gonna get wild. Like it's gonna get crazy. Like if you actually follow me on Instagram, you know a little something, but you don't know nothing for real. Okay, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Goldenbrownskin. Make sure y'all stream my music at Goldenbrownskin on all platforms. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video so that you can be tuned in, and you know what I'm saying, make sure you know, ring that bell, you know what I'm saying, so you can get that alert when I do part 2, because part 2 is gonna get serious. Like the reason why I want to cut it off so soon is because like something happened so soon. Like something happened so soon, so it's like I can't even, because once I get into it, once I start going, it's gonna be hard to stop. This story gets wild. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all stay tuned, and yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.